Hey, how are you? It's Chris Ducker here, and welcome to the Youpreneur Launchpad. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Now, here in Lesson 1, we're going to deep dive into online business and why it's so important for us entrepreneurs to actually embrace the idea of doing business online. Not just to be able to make money, but also to continue to grow in our own entrepreneurial pursuits. We're then going to move on and discuss why profits will almost always outweigh passion in the online business world, contrary to what some gurus might tell you. And then discuss why, at the very core of what we do as youpreneurs, we're just problem solvers. And that is actually not a bad thing at all. We'll then discuss why the importance of being original is more important today than ever before in the history of business, and why relationships count more today than ever before as well, and exactly how you should build the right kind of relationships in the online business space. And then we'll finish up with a look on how we can actually select our ideal customer as online business owners and make sure that we do absolutely everything that we can to serve them the best that we can. Not only so that you can obviously help them, but also so that we can make a little money as well. It's going to be a great ride, and again, I'm absolutely thrilled that you're here. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say congratulations. Seriously, not on being here, but because, well, actually, yes, you are here, and that's good as well, but mainly because you've made the decision to build an online business. And that, my friend, is an extremely big and very important move in today's extremely social online world that we live in. And the fact is, the online business space offers us complete and utter justice as entrepreneurs. I mean, think about it. There's no corporate red tape to bust through. There's no board members that we got to try and impress with our latest marketing ideas or product or service models. The fact of the matter is, when we have an idea as an entrepreneur, particularly an online entrepreneur, because it's so fast to be able to get our ideas to market, we have the ability to come up with that idea. We have the ability, it's our call to market that idea, to price it, to package it, to get it out there and to sell it. And because of all of that, we have the ability to be able to keep all those profits. And here's the big news, if you haven't figured it out already: when you do business online, you're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your doors to business are always open. And the idea of making money when you sleep is maybe not so far-fetched anymore. I tell you right now, it's not, because it happens to me almost every night when I'm sleeping, and a multitude of other entrepreneurs that are doing business successfully online as well, and it can happen to you too. However, there's something we've got to understand. The entry barrier to call yourself an entrepreneur is at an all-time low. Currently, the internet has opened up the floodgates to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants to call themselves an entrepreneur. Because let's face it, when you do business online, you can basically say whatever the hell you want. People may or may not believe you, but the fact is that everyone's calling themselves an entrepreneur right now. And that's why, for me, I'm a youpreneur. I understand that my business comes down to me and me only. The success and the future of my business is all on my shoulders. And I understand that I have got to ask myself a very clear question, and that is, who wins? Is it passion that wins, or is it profit? Because I'm going to go out on a limb and say that starting a business based solely on passion is the easiest way to fail. 90-odd% of businesses are based on passion that are launched and put out there into the world to consume and discover, quite frankly, will fail. To be successful in today's business world, we have to have a primary profit mentality. That means you go into that business, you launch that product, you create and launch that service knowing that you have to make money. If you don't make money, you will fail. And that's not being a successful entrepreneur. That's being a failure of an entrepreneur. So we have to, as entrepreneurs, we got to clue ourselves in and understand that we must be making money from our ventures. We can't start a business based purely on passion. We also have to understand and accept 100% that at our very core as entrepreneurs, we're nothing more than problem solvers. That's it. Don't get any delusions of grandeur. That's it. You solve people's problems, and you get the opportunity to put a price tag on it, to which if you solve that problem in the right way, they're happy to part with their hard-earned cash for, right? That's honestly what it is. You can do it the right way, or you can do it the wrong way. The right way, yes, is caring, yes, is having passion, but it's also about making sure that your focus is on more than just collecting another 1,000 Twitter followers, or more than getting another pointless 5,000 Facebook likes on your business page, because let's face it, no one's going to see them anyway. One of your focuses should be on being original, doing things your way. That's what we Youpreneurs do. An original is always worth more than a copy. Copying people is weak. It's a surefire way to disaster, particularly in online business, because people will call you out. WP Curve, WordPress outsourcing management. $69 a month that do unlimited little WordPress tweaks for you. Great little service. They come out, Dan on the left there and Alex, they're the partners in the business. Great guys, and I love them a bit. I think they're great. They actually manage my websites for me as well. Imagine their surprise when a Canadian couple of entrepreneurs pick up their exact same team, or their exact same model. I just want to point out, and you might not be able to see this, but right at the top, it says Dan and Alex. And Vincent and what is that, Yannick, whatever his name's in conclusion. But they've actually copied the same paragraph. It says Dan in both of the bios as well. These guys were ousted big time. I mean, like, there was an article on some Canadian website about them and everything. They've hence obviously since changed all that. But you see what I'm talking about. Originality. You can write your own copy. Are you that bloody lazy? Copy the business model, but at least come up with your own bio, because you're in Canada. You don't go surfing every day like Dan does in Australia. Now, obviously, I have a little bit of fun with this particular topic. However, it is no real joking matter. Imitation might be the highest form of flattery, but it still sucks. So don't be lazy. Get up off your butt. Come up with some great ideas, come up with great original concepts to be able to market them, and then get to work and put them out into the world. Because the world will be a better place if you can build a business that you can truly, truly be proud of. And for us to be able to do that as Youpreneurs, we got to react. We've got to listen. We've got to create. And we've got to innovate in our own special little way. The secret is to create solutions to people's problems. That's it. And we do that by getting to know them first. This is my friend Bob. Bob's a baker. Okay, I'll be honest, this is just a stock photo that I got from the internet. I haven't actually met this man, but he's obviously a baker. He's got a white apron on, a little hat, and some bread in the background. We'll just pretend that he's my friend, that his name's Bob, for the sake of this particular story. Bob is our friend. We got a relationship with Bob. We would rather walk 5 blocks and even spend a little bit more money on our daily bread to buy it from Bob than we would do to walk maybe 3 blocks and buy it from our local supermarket at a bit of a discount. Why? Because we've got a relationship with Bob. He knows our name when we walk through the door. We know his name. The bread's great, don't get me wrong. It's a great product. But it's the relationship that keeps us coming back to Bob over and over again. I call this type of relationship P to P, or people to people. You've heard of B2B, business to business, B2C, business to consumer, right? This is P to P. And every blogger, every online business owner needs to start developing P2P relationships. And the way that we do that is by knowing who our ideal customer is. In the online business world, we call it your avatar. This is the person that you feel is the absolute perfect prospect for you and your business, for whatever it is that you're creating for them, whatever it is that you're going to be marketing to them, this is your ideal customer. You've got to understand who your avatar is. It's vital if you want to sell anything online. And to do that, here's a little exercise for you. First of all, give your avatar a name. Give them an actual name. Pick whether they're going to be a lady or a gent, and then give them a name. Give them an age. Give them a city. Include details in regards to their career, situations that they're currently in, as well as one big problem that they're experiencing currently. Then it's up to you to solve that problem. That's it. It's up to you as the Youpreneur that you are living and breathing to become. It's up to you to solve that problem. And like I said earlier on in one of those live clips, when we do that well enough, we are blessed with the opportunity to put a price tag on the solution to that problem. And that's when you start really truly building the business of you. And I believe that when you build the business of you, it's 100% original. There's no competition out there. Now that wraps up the end of our first lesson here as part of the Youpreneur Launchpad. But I want you to know, we're just getting started. So get to work playing around with ideas for your perfect customer, that avatar. And if you've already got one in place, maybe this is a good time for you to revisit that and look at exactly what you're doing and where you want to be taking your online business in the next 6 to 8, maybe 12, 18 months or so, and see whether you need to tweak that perfect avatar. Hell, if you got to, give them a new name. I'll see you in lesson number 2. Enjoying the training? I bet you are. Is that mindset shifting a little? I bet it is. If you simply can't wait for the next video and want to become part of the Youpreneur family today, just click the link below and you'll have instant access to the online business and mastermind community where absolutely nobody gets left behind. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.